Hashtag YouTube script. The Pearl Ultimatum. I told my sister she could have our grandmother's pearls for her wedding, or she could have me there, but not both. And I meant every word. Look, I need to back up. Because this isn't really about jewelry. This is about standing up for the person you love when everyone around you is trying to push them out. I'm 37 years old. I've been with my partner for 4 years now, and he's the best man I've ever met. He's funny, charming, kind, caring, the kind of person who makes you better just by being around him. And yes, he was born with achondroplasia. He's a little person. And apparently, that's something my family has decided is a problem. When we first got together, the comments started immediately. Behind his back, of course. My relatives would say things like, "Oh, she must be desperate," or, "I guess she's given up on finding someone normal." It was disgusting. And the worst part? When we were younger, some of those ideas had gotten into my head too. I'm not proud of that. But I worked past it, and I did the hard work to unlearn the bigotry I'd internalized. For 2 years, my family and I clashed over him. Constantly. I fought with them, I set boundaries, and honestly, I ended up cutting contact with most of them because they wouldn't accept him. He kept telling me not to do it, that he could handle it, that they were just close-minded idiots. But I didn't think he should have to endure that kind of disrespect. He didn't deserve it. The only person I kept in regular contact with was my sister. She's 35, and at first, she had her own reservations about him. But once she actually got to know him, she moved past it. She saw what I saw, a genuinely good person. Then, in March, she asked me to loan her our grandmother's pearl necklace for her June wedding. Our grandmother left the pearls to me when she died, and our sister got our grandmother's sapphire ring. It's a beautiful piece, and my sister felt it would go perfectly with her dress. I said yes immediately. It felt right, a way to have our grandmother with us on that special day. But here's where it gets interesting. 2 nights after that conversation, my sister messages me. And she asks me not to bring my partner to her wedding. Not in a joking way. Not casually. She was serious. She said she likes him, which, thanks, I guess, but she knows it would cause drama with the rest of the family, and she didn't want that tainting her big day. I felt something snap inside me when I read that message. I told her if he wasn't invited, I wasn't coming either. Because he's my family. Full stop. He's the person I've chosen to build a life with. And I wasn't going to sit there and pretend that was okay. She asked me to just suck it up for one day. To keep the peace. As if asking my partner to stay home wasn't already choosing sides, choosing the side of people who disrespect him for something he can't control. I lost my temper. I told her she could invite us both, or she could invite neither of us. And then I said something I wasn't proud of in the moment. I told her she wasn't getting the pearls if he wasn't coming. I know. I know how that sounds. And immediately, she accused me of holding the pearls hostage. She said I was using family jewelry as leverage to get what I wanted. That comment hurt. Because it felt like she was saying the necklace mattered more to her than I did. That having some beautiful jewelry was worth more than having her sister and the man I love at her wedding. Don't get me wrong, I understand her position. I really do. Our family members would make comments. They'd be judgmental. They'd probably say cruel things. And yes, that would put a damper on the celebration. But why should my partner be the one to suffer for that? Why should he be hidden away like he's something to be ashamed of? He's never been anything but kind to my sister. Never. He didn't deserve to be excluded. The thing is, when I said she couldn't have the pearls without him there, I wasn't trying to manipulate her. I was trying to show her that she couldn't benefit from the closeness we share, the intimacy of sharing a family heirloom, while simultaneously rejecting the person I love. Those things don't go together. They can't. But here's what really got to me. My partner was upset with me about the whole thing. Not because he agreed with my sister, but because he was worried I'd regret missing the wedding. He told me I might wish I'd gone, and he didn't want that for me. Even in a moment where he had every right to be angry at how he was being treated, he was worried about my feelings. That's the man we're talking about here. I posted about this online, looking for some perspective, and honestly, most people agreed with me. They pointed out that the pearls are mine, I inherited them. I'm not holding them hostage. I'm choosing who gets to borrow my property, and I'm choosing not to loan them to someone who's actively excluding the person most important to me. One commenter really made me think, though. They said I should have framed it differently. That instead of using the pearls as a condition, I should have been clear that I simply wouldn't share a family heirloom with someone who refuses to accept my family. They suggested I tell my sister that I was disappointed she chose to punish an innocent person to appease intolerant relatives. That her choice to exclude him was hers to make, but so was my choice about the pearls. And they were right. I did frame it in anger when I should have kept my cool. I should have explained that I simply don't share family treasures with people who reject my family. Full stop. No conditions. Just a natural consequence of her decision. The truth is, I've been fighting with my family over this man for 2 years. 2 years of defending him, of cutting people off, of drawing lines in the sand. And I was exhausted. When my sister, the one person I'd kept in contact with, the one person I thought understood, asked me to hide him away, something broke. I couldn't do it anymore. Now, here's what I keep coming back to: what would our grandmother have thought of all this? I was only 8 when she died, so I don't know for certain. But I'd like to believe she would have liked my partner. I'd like to believe she would have been kind to him. And I'd like to believe she wouldn't have wanted her pearl necklace to be worn by someone who couldn't stand up for what was right. My sister already has our grandmother's sapphire ring. That's her something old and something blue for the wedding. She didn't need the pearls. She wanted them. And I wasn't going to let her have them while she was excluding the man I love. One more thing that haunted me: I worried that if I did loan her the pearls, I might not get them back. And not because my sister would deliberately keep them, but because our parents might convince her that I don't deserve them. That's how toxic this family dynamic had become. I love my sister. I really do. But sometimes loving someone means saying no. Sometimes it means drawing a line and not letting people you care about benefit from your sacrifices while they reject what you've sacrificed for. In the end, I chose my partner. I chose to stand by the person who's been nothing but good to me. And whatever happened at that wedding without us there, whatever comments were made, whatever drama unfolded, at least I could live with myself. Because some things are more important than pearls.